the all-time great LA St. Louis Rams combination, a franchise who at the turn of the 21st century turned themselves into the greatest show on turf, and the all-time great Seattle Seahawks, a franchise who, thanks to the gritty Pete Carroll, would assemble the Legion of Boom and win a title. Welcome to Week 5 of the BTFL Season 3 in this matchup between division rivals LA St. Louis Rams all-time greats and the all-time great Seattle Seahawks here at Qwest Field. Russell Wilson and the Legion of Boom take the field in order to play against their hated rivals, the LA St. Louis Rams, with Kurt Warner and Cooper Kupp and Isaac Bruce and Todd Gurley. We've got the captains meeting in the middle of the field, and the Rams select heads. They elect to receive, and the Seattle Seahawks will start by kicking off. Norm Johnson here at the 35-yard line of Seattle, end over end. This game is underway. Returned by Cooper Kupp in the end zone. He returns the ball past the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, 30. Going by defenders. He lands at the 32-yard line for a gain of 32. First and 10 at the Rams 32. Toss left to Todd Gurley. He's got no gain. Todd Gurley replaces Marshall Faulk, who had a decent game week 1 but left due to an injury. Kurt Warner back. Throws it over the middle to Henry Ellard. And Henry Ellard makes it past the Seahawks side of the field to the 31 for a gain of 37. First and 10 at the Seattle Seahawks 31-yard line. Todd Gurley up the middle for a gain of 1. Kurt Warner leads the greatest show on turf. He won Super Bowl MVP and League MVP in 1999 and the Super Bowl. Todd Gurley up the middle, goes by defenders, 5, touchdown Todd Gurley. That is his first touchdown of the game, and that is the first points of the game for the Rams. Jeff Wilkins, extra point, it's up, and it's good. The Seahawks have been a very stingy defense in the BTFL Season 3. They are 4-0 on the season, and they've stopped drives much like that. Golden Tate returns the ball to around the 25-yard line. 26-yard line, excuse me. It's a first and 10. Russell Wilson, handoff left to Marshawn Lynch. No gain. Marshawn Lynch replaces Sean Alexander, who's been missing for about 2 weeks. Russell Wilson in the shotgun, fires the ball over the middle to Jimmy Graham to the 45-yard line, and it's a first down. Russell Wilson back, fires Doug Baldwin, and Doug Baldwin makes it inside of Rams territory, making it to around the 26, maybe 27-yard line. Russell Wilson will take the quarterback sweep right, and he makes it to around the 10 or 11-yard line for a gain of 21. Russell Wilson in the shotgun again. He is stopped for a short loss. Russell Wilson will take another QB sweep. That's the third time Russell Wilson finds the end zone. That is a 17-yard touchdown for Russell Wilson, who puts the Seattle Seahawks on the board. Norm Johnson for the extra point. The kick is up, and it is good. This game is tied. Russell Wilson has really excelled as not only a passer, but more of a rusher this season. Doing well in that category. Cooper Kupp recovers the ball from the Rams 14. He makes it to the Rams 41 for a gain of 27. 16 seconds left in the first quarter. Todd Gurley takes the handoff right, and he will gain 4, and that is the end of the first quarter. It is 7-all between these two NFC West foes. We're here at the second quarter of action, 2nd and 6 at the Rams 45. KJ Wright sacks Kurt Warner. Sacks Kurt Warner for a loss of 6. It's 3rd and 12. Kurt Warner back. He's sacked again, this time by Bobby Wagner for a loss of 11 to the Rams 28. And this will be the first punt of the game. It is 4th and 23. The ball is punted by Johnny Hecker, the best punter in Rams history, beating out Sean Landeta. And it's recovered by Joey Galloway, and we have a touchback. 1st and 10 at the 20, direct handoff or snap to Marshawn Lynch, who Marshawn Lynch will make it up the middle for a gain of 7 to the 27. Marshawn Lynch takes the handoff right. He'll get the first down, gain 5 to the Seahawks 32. Marshawn Lynch was oftentimes called Beast Mode, as he would feast mode on some Skittles. Russell Wilson will feast on 6 yards right to the Seahawks 38. Big drive here for the Seattle Seahawks to gain dominance. Russell Wilson will throw it right, intended for Largent. It's incomplete. 3rd and 4, 3 minutes and 11 seconds left in the half. Russell Wilson play actions, rolls out, waiting in the pocket, over the middle to Doug Baldwin, and Doug Baldwin makes it to the 21-yard line for a gain of 41. 1st and 10 at the Rams 21. Marshawn Lynch will take the handoff right, and he'll gain 3 to the Rams 18. 2 minutes and 22 seconds, 2nd and 7. Russell Wilson, shotgun, pressure, and the ball is dropped by Marshawn Lynch. That was an easy catch he should have had. 3rd and 7. Marshawn Lynch direct snap. He fumbles. The ball is recovered by London Fletcher, and he recovers it at the 20. He stiffs arm at the defender, and he goes to the 20, the 15, the 10 defender falls at his feet. London Fletcher has the touchdown. 80-yard touchdown by London Fletcher, putting the Rams up by 7 points. That is a huge 14-point swing for the Rams, who now take a commanding 14-7 lead. Jeff Wilkins knocks in the extra point. It's up and good. 1 minute and 22, Jeff Wilkins kicks the ball off to Golden Tate, and he goes around to the 35-yard line. He's tackled, he fumbles, and the Seattle Seahawks successfully recover the fumble. 48 seconds at the 35 of Seattle. Russell Wilson takes the direct snap. Quarterback sweep makes it to the 48 for a gain of 13, and the Seattle Seahawks call their first timeout. They've got 2 remaining. 1st and 10 at the Seahawks 48. Marshawn Lynch up the middle. He will gain 2, and that's another timeout called. 19 seconds left in the first half. Russell Wilson is in the shotgun. Marshawn Lynch takes the direct snap. He goes through the secondary. Marshawn Lynch to the 30. He fumbles. Ball's bouncing around. It's recovered by Todd Light, and that ends the first half. The St. Louis Rams, all-time greats, are winning 14-7. We go to the studio for the halftime show, and we'll see you on the other side. Hank here with the Thursday Night Football halftime show. Rams and Seahawks. The Rams would begin the highlights. Warner pass over the middle to Henry Ellard, making it to the 31-yard line. And then to end the drive, Todd would prove that he's not Gurley. He would get into the end zone, getting around defenders, putting the Rams up by 7 points early in this game. First drive for the Seattle Seahawks. Russell Wilson in the shotgun. No pressure in his face. Would spam it over the middle to Jimmy Graham, the best tight end in Seahawks history. And then over the middle again to Doug Baldman. He's the bald man. He's Baldwin. He's winning. Russell Wilson, he would spam that quarterback sweep right to to around the 11-yard line. He would do it again and get it into the end zone. Russell Wilson finding the touchdown to tie the game up for the Seattle Seahawks here at Qwest Field. Seahawks would get the ball back after a Rams punt, and Russell Wilson would show off that arm. Doug Baldwin, the bald man, wins to the 21-yard line, but on third down, the direct snap to Marshawn Lynch. He's got no Skittles on this play. Fumble recovered by London Fletcher. A nasty stiff arm at midfield. The 30, the 20. He could go all the way, and he won't be caught today. London Fletcher with that 14-point swing for the Rams in their favor to go up 7 points in this game. Right before halftime, trying to find something, Marshawn Lynch thinks he's found a crease up the middle. He would get tackled at the 30. He would fumble, recovered by Todd Light, and we're on to the third quarter. Welcome back to second half action here at Qwest Field on Thursday Night Football between the all-time great Rams and the all-time great Seattle Seahawks. The two teams are coming back from the locker room, and because the Seahawks kicked off in the first half, the Rams will kick off in the second half. Jeff Wilkins kicks off end over end to Golden Tate at the 16. He gets the ball to around the 31 for a gain of 15. Russell Wilson in the shotgun, and he is easily sacked by Aaron Donald. One of the greatest players of the 2010s is Aaron Donald, and he makes his presence known early. Russell Wilson, quarterback sweep right, and he makes it to the Seahawks 38 for a gain of 17. 3rd and 3 after that sack. Russell Wilson hands the ball off to Marshawn Lynch. He'll get the first down for a gain of 6. 3 minutes and 49 seconds, 1st and 10 at the Seahawks 44. Russell Wilson with his patented quarterback sweep right. He avoids defenders, making it into Rams territory to the Rams 39 for a gain of 17. 3 minutes and 26 seconds, 1st and 10 at the Rams 39. Russell Wilson sweeps right, and he makes it to the Rams 25 for a gain of 14. He's able to do that with relative ease, and they're not really stopping him. Again in the shotgun is Russell Wilson. Pressure, throws right to Metcalf, and it's incomplete to DK Metcalf. Russell Wilson, right, 2nd and 10. He makes it past the 10, the 5. Russell Wilson with another rushing touchdown. Quarterback sweep right, and he's having an amazing game doing that. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Extra point try, Norm Johnson. It's up, and it is good. The game is tied 14-all in this pivotal NFC West matchup here in the BTFL Season 3. Norm Johnson kicks it off to Cooper Kupp, and he gets it to the 26-yard line for a gain of 10. 1st and 10 at the 26. Kurt Warner back, throws it to Higbee, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. The Rams have mostly been doing it running the football. They haven't had much success passing it. They'll do it again. Todd Gurley left. He'll gain 9 yards. It is 3rd down. 3rd and 1. Single back formation. Kurt Warner back. Pressure. Left. Throws it deep. Isaac Bruce. Diving catch to the 14-yard line. That was a big play by Isaac Bruce. Kurt Warner hands the ball off to Todd Gurley, making it to around the 7 or so yard line. 2nd and 3. Handoff again. Todd Gurley making it to the 1-yard line. 1st and goal at the Seahawks 1. Kurt Warner is sacked by Michael Sinclair. That'll set up 2nd and goal at the 5 of Seattle. Single back formation. Warner hands the ball off right, and Todd Gurley just gets stopped at the 2. 2nd and goal at the 2. Gurley runs right, He makes it into the end zone, diving for the touchdown. That is Todd Gurley's second touchdown of the game, putting the Rams up by 6, maybe 7, pending this extra point. Jeff Wilkins, the kick is up, and the extra point is good. The Rams lead by 7 with 19 seconds left in the third quarter. Jeff Wilkins kicks it off to Golden Tate. He makes it from the 17 to the 32 for a gain of 15. That's the third quarter. We have 5 minutes left in the game as we've set up the fourth quarter. Welcome to the fourth quarter of action between the Seahawks and the Rams. Marshawn Lynch takes the handoff left for a gain of 4 to the Seahawks 36. 2nd and 6. Another run here by Marshawn Lynch. He will gain not enough for the first down. There's 1 yard that they need to gain. Single back formation. Marshawn Lynch, he gets to the 45-yard line. He gets by tacklers, and he will make it to the 37 of the Rams. Big play by Marshawn Lynch. 1st and 10 at the 37. Marshawn Lynch with another carry right. He will get past the 20, the 10, the 5. He's tackled at the 2-yard line for a gain of 35. 1st and goal at the 2 for Marshawn Lynch. Takes the handoff left. Gets by defenders. Marshawn Lynch has got the touchdown. The Seahawks pretty much will tie this game up if they get the extra point. Marshawn Lynch has got those Skittles. He's feasting on them. Norm Johnson with the extra point. It's up. It's good. Seahawks have tied this game up successfully. And with 3 minutes and 19 seconds, Norm Johnson will kick it off to Cooper Kupp at the 16 of the Rams. He will return it out to the 29 for a gain of 13. Pivotal drive for the Rams as they need to get points on the board. Kurt Warner, play action, no pressure, passes it to Torrey Big Game Holt. It is incomplete. 2nd and 10 at the Rams 39. Kurt Warner backs up. Perfect pocket. Throws it left to Todd Gurley. It's incomplete. He was covered up pretty well. 3rd and 10 at the 29 of the Rams. Big shot here for Kurt Warner. Throwing it down the left side. Again, this is Isaac Bruce, and it is incomplete. Another blanketed coverage. And Johnny Hecker, the best punter for the Rams, will punt this ball. Punting it to Joey Galloway, who is sitting at around the 11 of the Seahawks. He'll return this one past the 20, past to the 25, the 26-yard line for a gain of 15. Less than 2 minutes left. 1st and 10 for the Seahawks. Russell Wilson fires over the middle. Jimmy Graham, the best tight end in Seahawks history, and he will make it to the 49 for a gain of 23. The Seahawks call their first timeout. They have 2 remaining. Minute 13, 1st and 10. Russell Wilson. He'll throw it deep to Steve Largent, and Steve Largent will make it to the 30. Another big play for a gain of 21. 1st and 10 at the 30 of Seattle. Russell Wilson in the shotgun. Waiting, throwing deep. Caught! Steve Largent has the touchdown, and that's the go-ahead points that the Seattle Seahawks were looking for. Touchdown, Steve Largent, Russell Wilson, and the Seattle Seahawks. Norm Johnson with the extra point attempt with 44 seconds left. It's up and good. The Seattle Seahawks have scored 14 consecutive points to take the lead. Norm Johnson kicks it off to Cooper Kupp at around the 4 or 5, and he will make it close to the 15 at the 13-yard line. Toss right to Todd Gurley. I don't know why they're running the ball here. They need to be passing it. Rams call a timeout. That's their first. 8 seconds left in the game. This needs to be a Hail Mary pass by Kurt Warner. He goes back, steps up, and he goes down. The game is over. The Seattle Seahawks make it to 5-0. The Rams are 3-2 in this one, in this great Thursday night football matchup. Have a nice one, everybody. This is Hank with the PR52 YouTube channel and the BTFL Season 3. And now to the highlights. Hank with the PR52 YouTube channel, post-game report, Rams at Seahawks. More of this quarterback sweep right by Russell Wilson netted him a ton of yards in this game to the 39, and he'll do it again. If they can't stop you, keep doing it. 25-yard line of the Rams. 2 minutes and 52 seconds left. This will be a drive of nothing but this play as Russell Wilson jukes out defenders, finding the end zone. Seattle ties this game up 14 apiece. Next drive for the Rams. Kurt Warner, one of his better passes of the game. Pressure left. Finds Sir Isaac Bruce to the 17-yard line to the 15. And then Todd Gurley right gets the second offensive touchdown of the game to prove that he's not Gurley. 21-14 in favor of the Rams, but here's where the Seahawks would start piling it on. Marshawn Lynch, get this man some Skittles, bounces off a tackler, and he makes it inside the 40-yard line. And then another play by Marshawn Lynch, the handoff right. He finds daylight, the 10, the 5, down at the 2, and on third down, would get the handoff left. He finds the end zone, jukes out a defender. Marshawn Lynch, beast mode. He's feast moding on those Skittles. Tied ball game. Seahawks would get the ball back less than 2 minutes in the game. Russell Wilson fires it over the middle. Jimmy Graham beasting it to around midfield. And in the shotgun, Steve Largent, contested catch to the 30. Less than a minute to go in the game. Russell Wilson, no pressure. Steve Largent, jumping, touchdown. The Seahawks with the walk-off touchdown. Steve Largent and the Seattle Seahawks win this game 28-21. This is Hank with the PR52 YouTube channel. Have fun watching Week 5.